Welcome to the For the Kingdom podcast, and I am here to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs going to Jacksonville to play the Tony Khan Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, the Chiefs and the Jaguars, Week 5 matchup. So, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they are sitting at 3-1 at the top of the AFC South, which the AFC South is still pretty wide open. Like anyone could still win that division. And then the Kansas City Chiefs, they actually looked really good last week for like the first time in a long time. They looked really good against the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, it was a beat up Baltimore Ravens, but they were looking really good. The Chiefs were. And the Chiefs are 2-2 right now. And the Jaguars, they are 3-1. And I said, hey, the Chiefs, if they end September being 2-2, I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine. And like I say, Patrick Mahomes last week in week 4, he went for 270 yards, 4 TDs, and a 124 rate. He hasn't been into the 100s for a while in the rate for a while. So that is really nice. So also Casey's offense, 37 points. They were 4 for 6 in the red zone, which is pretty decent. Pretty decent there. The Jacksonville defense, they're in first place for a lot of things. Like they're 18.5 points per game. They're at 5th right now with their defense right there, holding with points. They're number 1 in turnovers, which is sitting at 13, so that they're really good at causing turnovers. And also Jacksonville Jaguars pass defense. They're first at holding quarterbacks under like a 70 rate, which is Patrick Mahomes is never going to need to get over a 70 rate. So, and also they're sitting at number 1 in interceptions, which is at 9 this season. So does Jacksonville Jaguars defense? I don't know. Is it for real? I mean, I guess we'll see when they, play the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. But yeah, that's definitely they're sitting at first in interceptions, first at holding quarterbacks under 70 in the pass rate, and first in turnovers. Yeah, they're doing pretty good right now. Now let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Our weapons. What we had in week 4. So Xavier Worthy, week 4, he had 5 receptions, 83 yards, and 38 rush. Like, he was our number 1 receiver, which I was so happy we got him back last week. That was really good. That was really good. And Isaiah Pacheco, we need to get some more production out of him, and we need production out of Kareem Hunt. But Isaiah Pacheco in week 4, he had 35 yards and a receiving TD, which was pretty good. So we had a little bit more with him. And the Jacksonville offense last week in week 4, they 20 points, and they went 4 for 14 on 3rd down, which isn't all that great. So their production in the red zone didn't do that great last week. And Trevor Lawrence last week, he went 1-7. He had 174 yards and a 92 passer rating. And then with the Chiefs passing defense in week 4, not Jacksonville. With Lamar Jackson, they held Lamar Jackson to 147 yards and 1 TD and a interception, which that was really good. That interception was crucial. So our secondary really, really came through last week. And also Chris Jones, he came through. George Karlaftis, he came through as well. The George of the Jungle. That's what I like to call him. And then now let's talk about the Jaguars, weapons, what they did last week. So Brian Thomas, in week 4, 5 receptions, 49 yards. Travis Hunter, he hasn't really been all that productive this early on this season. He had 3 receptions, 42 yards. And my dog is barking at me right now. And then Brenton Strange, week 4, 6 receptions, 45 yards. Travis Etienne, this is the guy. This is the guy we're gonna have to watch out for. This is the guy who we're gonna watch out for. And week 4, he had 124 yards and about 9 yards per carry. So our front line, and we're gonna really have to play some really good defense on Travis Etienne Jr. So yeah, that's their big X factor, I think. But overall, I think the Chiefs. I think that we're going to pick up the victory on Monday Night Football. This is a must need. This is a must need win here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Because if we want to, get back into, get up to where we need to be in the division, the Chiefs need to win this game. So I'm going to say the Chiefs win 27-17 against the Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday Night Football. So go down and drop your comments. What you think? Who you think's going to win this game? And definitely drop your pick there. And let's go around the rest of the league for the NFL for week 5. Okay. So on Thursday Night Football, we had the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. I had the Rams in the game. Unfortunately, they lost 26-23. So yeah. Now we'll move on to the Sunday slate of games. So we go overseas, early morning football. We got the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Both teams are struggling right now, but I'm going to say the Minnesota Vikings end up winning here. I think they're gonna win here. They have a minus 190 here, so yeah, I think they're gonna win. And we got the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. They're also sitting at 31, so they're like tied with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts, though. I'm going with them to win. And then we have the New York Giants going to play the New Orleans Saints. Go ahead and give me the... Both teams aren't that great. And then also the Giants, they lost one of their best wide receivers. I'm still going to pick the Giants to win here because the New Orleans Saints, they're on the way to get a first round pick in next year's draft. So yeah, give me the Giants. Then we got the Cowboys going to play the New York Jets. Go ahead and give me the Dallas Cowboys. We got the Denver Broncos going to play the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles at 4-0 right now. I got the Eagles winning. I mean, they're just unstoppable right now. No one can stop them. So until somebody throws them off, I'm picking the Eagles. Then we got the Miami Dolphins going to play the Carolina Panthers. Tyreek Hill just went down with a bad injury. He looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the season, most likely. Carolina, they're desperate for a win. They're playing at home. I'm going to say that the Carolina Panthers end up winning here. The Dolphins just don't look that good. They don't look that good at all. And with their number one receiver down, yeah, that's just not good. Jalen Waddle, he's definitely going to have to step up, but I got the Carolina Panthers winning. And then we got the Houston Texans going to play the Baltimore Ravens. I got the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, Houston. Yeah, Houston's not winning here. Well, they should be a lot better team right now. They should be. And then we got the Tennessee Titans going to play the Arizona Cardinals. Go ahead and give me the Arizona Cardinals to win. And Tennessee, they're on their way to getting the first round pick as well. They're sitting at 0-4 right now. Haven't won a game yet. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to play the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be a fun game, but I'm going with Tampa Bay to win. And then we got the Detroit Lions going to play the Cincinnati Bengals. Go ahead and give me the Detroit Lions to win. And then we got the Washington Commanders going to play the Los Angeles Chargers. I got the Los Angeles Chargers, unfortunately. And then the Sunday night game, we have the New England Patriots going to play the Buffalo Bills. I got the Buffalo Bills winning. And of course, we already know who I'm picking in the Monday night game. I'm picking my Chiefs, which they are a minus 185 to win. So, yeah, my Chiefs are going to end up winning, like I said, 27-17. You can drop your comments. You can drop your predictions. Who you think is going to win each game this week. And also comment your favorite teams as well. And my Cubs, they lost earlier today, which was very, very unfortunate. But hey, my Cubs are going to be ready to go on Monday night as well. I got two things to watch on Monday night: the Chiefs and the Cubs. So I'll be have my eyes on two things. But if this is your first time ever checking out my channel, hit that subscribe button. That really helped me out a whole lot. Also, hit that like button to help out my videos in the algorithm. Also, turn on that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And then also some things I got coming up on my channel. So I'm going to be doing a post-game show for the Chiefs and the Jaguars on Monday night. So stay tuned for my post-game show. I'll be doing that after the game for week 5. So definitely stay tuned for that. And also, I think next week I'm going to be doing a preview for WWE Crown Jewel, which is going to be next weekend. So yeah, I got a lot of things. Got wrestling to do. Got football. More preview shows. More post game shows. So definitely you want to stay subscribed to my channel. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I'll see you guys later. So peace.